CR's live stream. Because in my core, that has CR in it. And again, share some time with you, the people out there, and cover something about NCR's core. You know, those words that have CR in it. This is a CR stream. So I encourage you all with a CR in it. Come in and share some time with me. I see a lot of people came in while I was getting ready here. Nice to see everyone. Right there. Right there. It's nice to see everyone. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of CR words in this. And then cover a lot in here. Like always. And of course, I got CR right here. Again. See? You can see it here. So, aren't you glad you came by with a plan? Yes. I don't wear this. It's less colder outside. Yeah, see, that's colder has CR in it too. Amongst other words like care, recover. Oh, and I can't forget this other stuff that has CR in it, which I will cover. It's right here. Just getting them out so they're ready. So it's nice to see everyone. All right. It's nice to see everyone. Hopefully all you are doing well. Hopefully the lighting's good for now. It's almost sunset time. Anyway, so this is a CR stream. This stream is devoted literally to the things that have CR in it. Yes, I figure I finally do a stream solely about CR words. See, so you'll see them, right? So I'll be covering a lot of CR words. It'll be a reoccurring theme in this stream. You know, occurring. Yeah, see, get that. So we'll see who knows a bunch of CR words because I'm gonna drop a lot of them in this. Because down here, they are part of me. They are part of me. And I seem to notice them a lot more often too, for some reason. You know, it's more than just words like creative or create. Yes, I like to do stuff like that too. I'm pretty sure that's a given. I mean, like, I made the channel with CR words in it. Not RC, but CR. Yeah. So hopefully everyone's doing well out there. It's nice to see everyone. And, you know, sometimes I just notice these CR words every so often. I'm just like, oh yeah, I should bring that up into one of the streams or videos or in the side chat. You know, like cover, cordage, which you will see too, and recover. Because I actually did recover some cordage today. It's not something like paracord, but it is cordage nonetheless. So, and I can supplement that into my supplies and stuff like that. So, like I said, this stream is all about CR words. That's why I'm covering up because, well, just because I want to. It's not that warm out, but it's not that cold out. So I figure I bring that in. So why do I always emphasize this CR stuff? People ask me this all the time. It's like, oh yeah, that's got CR in it. Yeah, like cover, cordage, container. Yes, this will be a container of CR words in this. Words with CR, right? and that's just the channel name. And this is why I have specifically this icon up, the world one, because I do. You know what I also found out randomly? You know, what's the biggest word or longest word in the English alphabet? That actually has CR in it, by the way. Yes, exactly. Yeah. All those words are in the cards, right? Oh, of course, that's got CR in it too. Well, I wouldn't say that. Maybe not so much that. Yeah, exactly. It's nice to see you, by the way. Nice to see everyone. And for everyone here right now, or if you're catching this on the replay, I appreciate your encouragement of one of those, right? Those are very nice too. So I do have some things with me that have CR in it. And not just this, but now down here too, you can't see it, but in my core, it has CR in it. Because deep down, it's part of who I am. A lot of things are part of who I am. So one of the first things here, see, earlier today, I was out for a walk. I was like, let's go for a walk. And one of the things I found was cordage. Yes, I randomly found this cordage. See, I can almost see, as you can see, the cordage, see, get that? Let me see. See that? Anyways, it's just some cordage braided into a zipper chain, send it real quick. Probably done make a bracelet out of this. It's not paracord, but I could use it to supplement in some stuff. So, kind of found this. I don't know. I think it was like about, non-continuous. Yeah, continuous does not have CR rate, but non-continuous, it was about over 40 feet. Non-continuous, but one of the longer pieces was about like, I don't know, 1 feet, 10, about 12 feet, give or take. So I figure I would recover it. Yeah, see, recover has CR in it. And you will see a lot of the time on the channel here and things that I recovered from the landscape. This was recovered from the landscape. I was just seeing it. It was just on the ground. Actually, I'm pretty sure it got ran over by vehicles and stuff like that. Like a car, which has CR in it too, right? So I decided to recover it. Put it back into a useful state versus that on the road or whatever kind of state. Because that was not very useful in that state. So, it's nice to see you, by the way. I see you all. We'll see if I can see a channel come in with a CR. That'd be interesting. So yes, this is one of the things that I recovered today. Just randomly, Probably could make it into a bracelet. I actually will probably make this into a bracelet and practice this a little bit more. Just gotta double check something real quick here. Okay. Just making sure my device is still charging. I also got some more things that have CR in it. Something else I found too. Yes, it has CR in it. It was just like today was just like, this seems to be a CR day. I think I might as well do a stream, talk about it. some of the things that I recovered from the landscape, the environment out there. Try to put them back into better use and stuff like that. So, like I said, this stream will be a container of a lot of CRs in it. As you can see. Yeah, see. All right. But first, another CR that I'm going to do here. Cheaters. Just saying, right? It's got CR in it too. You know what else has CR in it? You know what else has CR in it? Let me just bring this up here. Canadian resident has CR in it too. I'm just saying. But that's enough said. Oh. All right. Let me just bring up the comments. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Like I said, keep you guys, well, I should say, I'm there with you guys in spirit. So, when you guys are creating out there, I'm there with you in spirit. And when I hear you guys creating out there, yes, obviously I wouldn't talk about a CR stream without creating. When you guys are creating out there, it gets me really excited. I'm just like, I'm like, ooh, what are they making this time around? You know, regardless if you're a cooker, I guess a cooker has CR in it, or something like that, or do some sort of fabrication or something like that. You know. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Let me just. I should have moved my camera to the other side. Yeah, whatever. Anyways. Ooh. Let me see here. So yeah, like I was saying, I found this cordage. You know, cordage has CR in it, right? And so does this electrical cord behind me. It also has cord in it. You know what I was just thinking? Thinking out the cold out here. A cord of wood. You know, combustion, all that stuff. But anyways, I just kind of found this cordage, like I said, and I was just like, and the thing is, it was a jumbled mess, hard, you know, hard knots in it and stuff like that. So I had to untie it, untie it, all that stuff. It was very cluttered. There we go. Straight up, I'll put this up just because that the channel actually has CR in it. How's it going? How's it going there? So yes, a lot of CRs in this stream. And besides, I think that I have that as the hashtag right now for the stream. Hashtag words with CR. So I was just like, I gotta cover this. I gotta cover this as a stream for once. For once. I mean, I probably could do this again and again, time after time, on and on. It may be a reoccurring theme. Yes, I had to use that word. I had to use the word reoccurring too. Let me just. Yeah, it's in the creative process. Yeah. Yeah, the creative process too. Right. Making progress, not making progress, not perfection. Nice to see everyone in here. Nice to see everyone in here. I got 6 in here right now. Cool. Well, I'm glad it's not getting colder out west for the next little bit. Yes, of course, I had to throw that in too. I was not throwing a word like that in. Nice, cool word like that is colder, yes. Colder has Sierra in it too. Just saying, right? Just saying. So, I also found this, well, actually, let me explain this a little bit more. The reason why I picked this up, and I've been saying this, is because I wanted to recover that cordage. And really, it's still, like I said, this is not paracord. This is not something I would want to use per se in my survival type kits. However, I could use this to supplement what I have. Use this on the side. Maybe use it for something like guidelines. Well, not guidelines, but the anchor corners and stuff like that. See, corner has CR in it. See. I knew I would corner the CR words in this. Corner the market on the CR words. Yes. I don't know if that might sound corny, but whatever. It's my stream, and I'm talking about it. So, just checking out something right here. Okay. So I figure I'd bring this back into a useful state. So this I could be using this just as spare. Something, if I have to use this, cut into it and stuff like that, use a cutter or cutting tool, I should say, cutter. Well, cutter has CR, but I don't mind. I won't mind. And supplement the supplies and stuff like that versus it being out there in a non-useful state. Because I could be giving this to someone and be like, "Hey, CR, you got any cordage? I got this other cordage. It's not paracord or bank line or anything like that. What do you need it for?" "Oh, I just need to hang my clothes up." Okay. Something like that might help. So I won't mind. I mean, honestly, it's in a braided state right now. So I'm going to make sure I don't pull this out. So I can see. Oh. Yeah. Hi. How are you doing? It's nice to see you again, by the way. I appreciate you taking the time to drop in. It's always nice to see you, by the way. So, enough about the cordage for a moment here. Let me get something else here, real quick. Relatively the same spot that I found this cordage, I also found something else that has CR in it. It's in this container, that has CR in it too. But I basically found. Now I'm not sure what to use this for. I mean, there's an obvious reason what I can use this for, but I'm trying to think: is there any outside the box? That's outside the box. That's outside the room. Ways I can use this for. Right here, I got some charcoal. Yes, charcoal has CR in it too. I could probably write something in there. CR. Yeah, I could. That's some outside the box thinking right there. Hey, I could almost use my my door right here as a chalkboard. Right, I could write things like core, and because this is Well, like very similar. Well, it's charcoal. Slightly different. I mean, slightly different compared to char cloth or char punk wood, which also has CR in it. I had to wipe this off. But yeah, I'd be able to wipe that off, as you can see. Let's see here. All right. I could just take some water, just wipe that off. So I just found some of this stuff. So I just have it in this container, aka a bag here. I just found it. And again, it's one of those things where I'm just like, well, this looks abandoned. Someone brought this over here. And I'm like, well, I might as well make good use of it. So I figure I might as well make good use of it. I didn't realize what bag I was using. Oh, okay. Let's see. Anyways. Let me get a sip of coffee in me here. Appreciate everyone dropping me in. There's other things. Sometimes I recover from the landscape, the environment out there every so often. It just depends if I can carry it or bring it back or what it is really. I mean, it could be as simple as cardboard. Sometimes I've run that back. It depends the shape, the condition that it's in. You know, I'm not saying I would bring back like a bottle of conditioner, that has CR in it too, right? I'm not saying I would bring that back. Like something like cardboard, I'm like, I might do that. It just depends. It just depends. Because sometimes I brought that back. I have brought that back just so I can, you know, so it's not polluting the environment out there. So sometimes I will do something like that. Yeah, coffee is life. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Coffee is life at times. I won't argue with that one. I won't argue with that one, my friend. I'm pretty sure a lot of people won't argue with that one. Just checking on my time right here. Okay. Just making sure here. My phone should be charged. Come on. Yeah, okay. As I swipe the center of my screen here. Well, center has CR in it, and I guess CR is gonna be the center of attention for this live stream, like I said. Like I said earlier in the stream here, if I could scroll back. Oh, like I said, yeah. See, CR's base stream, CR base stream. All right. And like I said, share some time with you. See what's up. Hopefully everyone's doing well out there. And like I said, cover a lot of CR things because in my core, within me, CR exists. Sometimes it's a little CR, and then sometimes it's more. Oops, more than that. Let me scroll back to the bottom here. All right. Glad I decided to bring some more extra cover, shelter elements out here. It's actually not really warm. Oh, it's less colder. Let's just say that's for sure. Out east it's colder. I know it's out east is colder. More snow too. More snow too. Definitely more snow. They sure got quite a bit out there. It's been just less precipitation out west, but more colder at times. So, anyways, coming back to something else I wanted to show you guys. Where is it here? Let me take off my clothes here. Yeah. Coronal mass ejection. I guess that'd be very electrifying, right? Yeah. I appreciate all my comrades coming in. Yeah. There we go. Now you guys are getting me excited. You guys getting me excited for creation mode. I want to do this now. You know, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, as it's getting warmer here. I'd say warmer or less colder. I should say less colder. I shouldn't say warmer because I can still see my breath. It's not that warm. But as it gets less colder here, I'm just like, I'm already thinking ahead. I'm springing into action. Oh, that was a pun. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. You guys and gals know what I mean. So we'll see who can come up with some interesting CR words. See, there is a lot. A lot of them seem to I can relate to them to a certain degree. To a certain degree, I I'm just like you said, it's gonna be a reoccurring thing. Yes, reoccurring has CR in it. See, it's starting to get darker in here. I'm going to have to. Eventually, I will have to put on a light. See, I did bring a light out here. See, let's see if I need it. I think I got my cap on too. Yeah, I got the CR cap on. At least I constructed it. Oh yes, constructive, right? That's another thing I like to hear: the constructive feedback from everyone out there. You know, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate that kind of constructive feedback. I don't mind. What's that other CR word? Yeah, I don't want to criticize that. Oh, I think I just said it. You know, and like I said, I get a charge out of these CR words. Did I say that? Did I say that? Of course I said that. Of course I said that. Why wouldn't I say that? I do. I do. Just because I get a charge when I hear people starting to create something. It just like it makes me want to learn it. If I haven't learned it myself, or maybe get into it a little bit more. There is one CR word that I want to get into. Is crocheting. Yes, crocheting. Not just knitting or sewing, but crocheting too. Or weaving or braiding, but crocheting. I want to learn it. I actually have something that one of my friends. Well, they didn't make it for me, but they were making it and they gifted it to me. They're like, "Hey, CR, do you want this?" I've shown. Oh well, I've shown it in other panels. I don't think I've shown it here on the channel yet. Ah, okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Well, I guess I clearly did not realize how many CR words are out there. Oh, like that one, and clearly I'm going crazy for all these CR words now, right? Yeah. I know. Like I said, it does represent me somehow. Somehow, there's a point of it. Like I said, because like I said, in my core, these words are part of me. You know, just like this. It's starting to get dark in here. I don't have to turn on the lights in. I didn't realize how dark it is there. Yeah, see, like this. cordage bracelet here. Yes, something I made a long time ago. This is a cobra weave, I believe. Uh, Cobra has CR in it. So technically, I've been wearing a cobra. See? I wasn't even thinking like that. I'm just like, see, it is part of me. The CR words are part of me. I'm even wearing it. And I don't even know it. Let's see how long. See, I have all my lights with me. Let me just turn it on here. See, good enough. Whatever. You guys probably see me a little bit better, anyways. Excuse me. Nice. For real too, right? That's really interesting. That how you threw that one in. I like how you tossed that one in. That was nice. That was nice. See, one thing you'll know about me, and I say this all the time. I really should eat before I jump into live streams or do my own live streams because I seem to crave with a CR in it the food at times. I don't know why. It could be a carrot or a cucumber or something else with a CR in it or not. And I seem to want to crave that for some reason. It's like, oh, I wonder why. Everyone always wants to talk about food. No wonder I start craving those things. You know what else I'm craving? Besides the CR words, it's this coffee that I have too. Let's see. What else? I'm actually gonna share something a little. I think I do have it with me. I'll see. I'll see if I'll. There might be a sneak peek on something. I have shown this in. No, I don't think I've shown this here on the channel. I've shown it on panels on other people's channels and stuff like that, where I just kind of show it. And I'm not trying to make finger. See, I'm not trying to do this. It's just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. See, the shadow's over here. My light source is actually over on the side here. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I do. Okay. I do admit that I do have in my coffee right now sugar and cream. I know what you guys are thinking. It's just gonna be a reoccurring theme, right? On and on and on, continuous. And like I said earlier in the stream, the longest word in the longest or biggest word in the English alphabet actually has CR in it. I checked. I'm just like, oh yeah, it does. It does too. I mean, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't have any word to counter that. Oh wait, did I just say that? Did I just say that? Yeah, I did. All right. I'll just lay that word on the countertop right now. Too bad I don't have one out here, but you get what I mean. Yeah, this. You know, and I've been saying this for the last little bit here as it's become part of the channel. become a core part of this channel. Uh, and you might see it every so often in the live streams and such, or as I am a commenter, right? You know, feel free to chime in anytime with your comment, but like in the description, right? But another word that because I do, when I hear you guys' stories out there and comments and stuff like that, I do care to see them and hear about them too, and how you guys are doing, guys and gals, I should say, the people out there. You guys and gals matter. You know, some of you I've not seen, and then some of you I have heard your voice, picture, face, or whatever, right? So I always I always think about all you out there, especially when I hear certain things in certain areas and stuff like that. I'm just like, you know, whatever that situation is, or it's coming around the next bend kind of deal. You know, sometimes I'll check. Let's just say, you know, there was one speaker check that reminds. I do like chess, right? You know, rooks, bishops, knights, kings and queens and pawns and all this stuff. But I used to play checkers too, right? You know, checkers, right? I figured I check that off on another CR word. Let me adjust the light here. Hold on. It's because the light source is behind me. Oof. Oh yeah, that's right. Ah, see, I told you. I know. I told you. I did not say it that longest word in the in the in the alphabet. It says, yeah, it actually has CR in it. It just happens to have it in there at least once. I'm surprised it doesn't have it twice. Huh? Exactly. Well, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. As long as it's not too bad, right? Oh, well. I figured I'd try out this arrow light source. I mean, I have done a stream with only light sources without actually using some overhead lamp or a light or a lantern. I mean, I could plug in something. I actually have something on the side if I really wanted to. I might actually consider doing that. Where did I plug? See, I can plug in a lamp right here if I really wanted to. I think I'm gonna have one out here, but I want to try out this and see how it looks. I mean, obviously it's behind me, so I was gonna cast a really dark shadow, but I guess you could see. I could see the CR on the screen. Try to move that back into center. Yeah, center. Technically, center has CR in it, regardless if you spell it ER or RE. How's it going, man? Cheers! Cheers to that, right? Cheers to that. Well, I don't want to, when's the last time I did anything about a first aid kit or anything like that? It's been a while, but I'm no doctor. All right, doctor has CR in it too. Just saying. I'm just saying. I had to throw that in. I had to just throw that in. Sometimes I just notice these things now. So yeah. So I just have to check on something. So basically, if anyone's wondering why is CR talking about CR, a lot of CR words, because I want to, and besides, it's about time that I talk about this. I've heard, I've heard this could be a reoccurring theme. I can literally talk about CR words on and on and on, and cover more and more, and recover a lot more of them too. It's because I care. Ah, see that segue right into that. Yeah, it's one of the comments on this on the side chat right now. Yeah, exactly. It's because I care. You know, because within within my core, within CR's core, I am more than someone who creates. I am more than someone that creates. A little bit more than that. And when I say more, I've said this before. More is actually an acronym for me. I came up with this acronym a long time ago. I was just like, more is an acronym for making our reality effective. I figured I figured that would be a good way to say it. I was just like thinking to myself, like, oh, I gotta make an acronym out of that for some reason. Then I'm like, oh, that works. And it kind of means more, and it rhymes with core, right? See, get it? More core, right? I don't rhyme a lot on the channel, but eh, I guess I'm gonna do it this time. And now you know it. Yes, I appreciate everyone that comes by to watch my content and on the live streams and leave and be a commenter, no matter which country you live in, because every country has CR in it somehow. Oh, I mean the word, right? Just saying. What more? Making our reality effective. More, right? I've said this before. I see. Now I'm starting to rhyme. I said it before. It's in my core. Something more, and I didn't even mean to say it. It's almost like I'm rhyming and I don't even know it. But I'm no poet. See where you guys are getting me into now. I'm not trying to rhyme on this stream. I I guess there are words that rhyme with you know core. You know, just because I'm standing in front of this door doesn't mean I'm not talking about it. Oh yeah, see. Now you guys are really getting me rhyming randomly. Oh boy. So yes, like I said earlier, let's see, where's my time? Okay. Yes, exactly. Making our reality effective. I know. I came up with that. I was just like thinking about this for a second. I'm just like, yeah, because I've never heard anyone actually use it as an acronym. So maybe I'll add this in into my description later, or hashtag it in later, or something like that. Actually, maybe you know, thinking about this makes me want to create. Oh yes, obviously, of course, yeah, that has CR in it. All right, yeah, see, get that? See, of course, it has CR in it. This, of course, has CR in it. I meant the word, of course. And just to recap, well, okay, you know, here's some cordage I found earlier. All right, let's just shape this into a C here. All right, so you could see. If it was longer, I could actually shape it into a CR. So you'll notice that my CR in this, and some other things I've done and shown is continuous. So if I write it, it'd be like that. Like make sure this. Yeah, I can get that off. I think it's still. You can still sort of make it. Oh, okay. I see what kind of character you were. Oh, see. I guess I'm a CR kind of character. It's part of me, like I said. It's part of who I am. And this is why I'm in front of a camera talking about CR words. That's why I'm covering all the CR words at camera. Cover. Random cordage that I have here. So the stream will be a container of a lot of CR words. So many that I don't even know what to do with all of them. I guess I'll just create with them, right? somewhere in there, I'll create with them. So I'll probably only be going for this hour mark, not overly long, but just enough. So yeah, this is some cordage I found earlier. Like I said, I found it. It was laying in the middle of the road. Well, not in the middle of the road, but it was like tied together, and I had to untie. Well, I brought it back to untie it because also not untie it outside if I don't have to. But I was just like, I'm like, if I didn't recover this, yes, recover has CR in it. Hashtag recover, right? And yes, I'm covering a lot of CR words, like I said. Yeah, a large container. Yeah. If I didn't recover this, I don't know if anyone would have, anyways. So that's why I decided to recover it. Because to me, the resource was, like I said, this cordage is not paracord or bankline or anything like that. But with that said, I could be using it for places or in situations or whatever where I don't per se need specifically that, or use it as to make let's say a zipper pull or something like that. Something that's I don't really specifically need like paracord or bankline to do that with. If I was making it for a zipper pull for this jacket, I probably could if I wanted to. I've just made this into a bracelet just for now, just to use for now. As you can see, as you can see, stage props, always nice. Actually, it's not colder than usual. It's actually warmer. However, I'm not just outside for 5 minutes, right? Compromise, yeah. I had to compromise, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. I can put all these CR words in the links. I mean, never mind. What did that say? I missed that. Oh, see, I don't make twin. Oh, okay. Just have to see that real quick here. So yeah, I was just like thinking to myself, oh, I gotta try to use this up. Even if I gave this to someone else, right? At least then they can put it to good use. It's not because I think there was because obviously there's snow on the ground and ice and all this sort of stuff. There's a certain point where I think most people out there would, if this could have been too far gone, you know, dirty, whatever you want to call it, dirty, disgusting, whatever you want to call it, as a characteristic, yeah, of it. And they're like, I don't need that, right? But I managed to recover it while it was still decent. Because I literally, it's still fairly clean. Well, it could be cleaner, I guess, with a CR, but regardless, I just like, because I'm looking at it, it looks like it's not really dirty, as in, like, from salts and dirt that was on the ground or in the snow. And like I said, this guy ran over by a car or something like that for sure. I know that because I had to peel it off the ground to a certain degree. There's a mark in the ground, the imprint of this when I first gathered it. It wasn't like this earlier, like earlier in the day. I actually had to untie it because the cord there was like fairly hard knots in it. And I just had to undo it. So I took the time for it, checked the condition on it and stuff like that. And like I said, this is cordage that has this kind of stuff in it. Yeah. So it's like I said, it's not paracord. It has this kind of stuff in it, right? Very less desirable type of cordage. Yeah. Well, you guys are definitely constructing a lot of CR words in this. That's for sure. Wow. Well, I feel like, there's another word that has CR in it. Circle. Because it goes on, and just like how I can go on and on about CR words. Like circle. Yeah, circulation. Yeah. Speaking of circulation, I probably should move my feet a little, keep the circulation going with the CR stream. I mean, in my the warmth in my blood. Let's see here. Yeah. Hmm. Hopefully, I crush this stream with all these CR words. Eh? Yeah, maybe I'll go a little bit longer than I think. I still got some done. I got to space up these stream times. I didn't use them all the last time. And my renewal period's only been about 4 or 5 days now. So I guess make sure I got room for later on if I want to do something. So yeah. So I decided, like I said, to take the time for this. I actually had a bag with me, so it was easy enough to put it in my bag, walk back. I just take a look at it. I'm like, I kind of knew as soon as I saw it. I'm like, yeah, this is probably that kind of less desirable cut type of cordage. As soon as I saw it, I just knew. I mean, I have been able to find paracord before, parachute type of cordage before, but I just knew as soon as I looked at it, I'm like, nah, this is that kind of other stuff. Less desirable, has that stuff on the inside. I don't like as much. It's not very strong, that's for sure. Especially that inner core. Yeah, see how I'm covering more CR words with us. The inner core of it is like I just barely pulled it apart. I'm barely pulling it out. It's just like, yeah, there's no strength, real strength in that. The real strength comes from the outer shell, their sheath, no sheath. Well, the outer strand of this. So what you see right there on screen, that's where the real strength comes from. That inner core is just like really a placeholder, pretty much. It's not very great. That's for sure. Yeah, I just have to look up the timer. I do know there is streams going on today. Well, wherever you are right now at the moment. So I do appreciate everyone dropping in and checking me out. You know, and having some fun over it as I talk about CR words and cover a few things that I found and that I recovered. Yeah, see, wait, see. Hello, it's nice to see you. By the way, nice to see you all. Does it look colder here? Probably does. You can see my breath. This is why I'm bumbling the words. I'm bundling up. Trying to take winter seriously. Right? Winter seriously. And like it's one thing to stay outside for like 5 minutes. It's totally different as you start staying outside longer and longer. There's I'm not in a heated area. There's no heat source nearby. There's no heater, Mr. Heater, whatever, buddy heater or campfire or anything like that nearby. So I gotta bundle up, or else I'd be feeling colder, right? Yeah, it's colder. Yeah, see, good. So that's why I gotta keep the circulation up and all that stuff. Bunch of words that have CR in it, by the way, like circulation stuff like that. Because let's just say I had my closer calls with some things at times. Nothing major, but it's I always remember those times that I've been shivering, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Where it takes a little bit longer. The longer you've been colder, the longer it takes to warm back up, to really be back into that normal kind of state that you know when you're fresh or whatever, right? You know. Let me just see. Here. I just, I was just being a copycat. Oh, did I just say that? No, I left my comment in there. I left my comment in there. I just, I just wanted to voice that part out because I still think it's important. Because right now, I'm standing up. Also, you can see. Wait, I'm trying. Well, but yeah, you can see that there's condensation. Too bad that doesn't have a CR, but yeah, you can see the condensation in my breath. So yeah, it's not that it's not warm outside. It's less not as cold. It's less colder. I'll take right now. This is much better than minus 22 Fahrenheit, minus 30 Celsius. That's all I have to say about that. Yes, yeah. I'll take this. I'll take this. At least this is more bearable, especially for an hour or whatever. I mean, I've already been in the stream for about an hour already, and I feel fine. That's why I brought gloves out and stuff like that. A buff, an actual hat. Because I went out for, like I said, I went out for a walk earlier and I found some cordage. This container of charcoal. Yeah, see, bunch of words that have CR in it, right? And I was just like, well, I probably should bundle up a little bit more. I can always layer up. If it's too warm, I start sweating. I can air it out or something like that. Easier to dress down than try to dress up with no extra clothes. Just the way it is. No, the heat's not out. This is just a friendly CR stream for me. A bunch of CR words in this, as I will cover a lot of C. Wait, R words. I tried to do it because I'm also covering what I found earlier in the day. So, like I said, CR will be a reoccurring theme in this, as you will see. But yeah, this is just something I found earlier. And some charcoal that I found. Not sure what I'm going to use it for, because honestly, it doesn't have the same characteristics. It has similar characteristics, but not the same characteristics as char cloth or char punkwood. This I know, because charcoal is obviously harder to start. I mean, I have started charcoal with solar ignition before, with concentrated. Yeah, see how I brought it in, concentrated. Yeah, see, get that. That's the art in, right? Concentrate. Okay, we've concentrated solar energy before, so or solar thermal energy. So I know it's possible. Just obviously not right now. And it wasn't even sunny out today at all. It's all cloudy out and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that to see some of the sun pop out later in the week. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. It'd feel warmer too, relatively speaking. When it's sunny out, especially if you're wearing darker clothing and stuff like that. So yeah. -20, yeah, that's probably about -28 or so Celsius, give or take. Like I said, -22 Fahrenheit is -30 Celsius. Mm, mm, yeah, I agree with that too. I feel like I'm missing something in the chat here. Oh, yeah, creative crocodile. Wow. Oh, come on. Oh, the frozen hand challenge. I tried that before. That's colder than it looks to do. And I actually did it in temperatures that were warmer than this right now. So, but obviously, that kind of thing, I actually tried to light something, you know, combustion, that kind of thing. So, I mean, obviously that feels warm, but because I don't have an actual heat source, like none out here with me, I gotta bundle up, shelter, the cover part of the element, clothing and stuff like that. So, because I think this is one of those things where you gotta take winter seriously. I've done these kind of tried out these kind of things outside with a safety net, and when I don't have that safety net, I kind of overdo on the shelter a little bit more because, yeah, being cold is not pleasant. Having frostbite, frostnip, shivering is not great. I mean, especially as you start losing circulation. See, I gotta actually keep moving here, so I don't lose circulation. Circulation. See, get that, right? With my feet here, because I can tell my toes are starting to get a little bit colder standing. So that's why every so often I gotta move my feet around, keep the blood circulating through and stuff like that. Let's see here. Come on. I do. That reminds me. I do appreciate all my subscribers. And see Arnett for dropping in. I appreciate it. And like always, feel free to check out my content. I guess I am a content creator after all, right? Yeah. You could, in one of my last videos that I did, stag videos, I put in the new subscriber and thing, so you can go check out that nice short little video. It's about just over a minute long. It's one of the newer things that I created. Well, more like had to recreate again because I lost the original file. But it gave me an excuse to update it to version 2. And I decided to. You will see that I not only have a mouse cursor, but I also have that hand thing. I decided to add that in. It wasn't actually that difficult to make. Some basic shapes, and I went from there. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's very helps me encourage me. Sorry. Ugh. Sorry about that. I'm live streaming, remember? So those random air things that I see right now, like a car alarm going off. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm just saying. I think I'll go for another like 5 minutes. Yeah, I think I'll go for another 5 minutes. That's probably a sign. That's probably a sign. Wow. Okay. Hopefully it's a warm temperature, right? Hopefully it's a warm temperature. Stuff like that. And I gotta remember. I gotta start packing up my stuff here before I forget here. Just before I start forgetting here. Amongst other things here. So let me step behind the camera here real quick. And like my usual stage props here, like this one, right? Yeah. Yes, I've shown this before. Just to highlight something I've created or put together randomly. It's almost like to sum that up real fast. It's like nesting, like those nesting cups. It kind of reminds me of it because sometimes how things can go together. Some things can go together like it was meant to be. Not everything you can put together. Not everything you can put together because metaphorically it's a square and you're trying to put it into a circle. But let me just see here. He's in here. Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing? It's nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully the wife and the kids are doing well. It's nice to see you, by the way. And I'm pretty sure I put the live stream replay on this. The live stream, the live chat replay on this. I'm pretty sure I checked that off this time. Hopefully I did, because I know I haven't put much on the screen. Yeah, see, screen has CR in it, right? As you can see clearly with a CR in it. See, there's a lot of CRs in this word. I mean, in this stream. So, it is starting to see. I think if I ever actually do these kind of streams again, I think I have to actually bring out more clothing. Just because I'm staying out here for longer than, especially if I want to stay out longer than an hour. Because obviously, I mean, this is doable. And also, I'm not really moving. I'm just standing here, right? Just standing here talking. So I guess if I was skipping or something, I'd probably stay a little bit warmer amongst other things. And not really dip into something like hand warmers or anything like that if I don't have to. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I don't think I'm gonna be going that much longer, anyways. Probably go for another 5 minutes or 5-10 minutes, give or take. Give or take. It's probably gonna be 5 minutes more because I think I know. It's not. I know what time it is. Yep. It's almost that time. I know what time it is right now because I know there is some other streams going by or coming up and stuff like that. So I do appreciate everyone taking the time to drop in on this CR live stream with the one known as Creative Redundancy, but really known as CR. Because, like I said, in my core of CR, those words exist. Those words exist. Like care, core, recover. Just like the things I recovered earlier in the day. You can check out the replay on this or rewind it back, as they say on the PVR. I should have the PVR function available for this right now still. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Keeps up the circulation and stuff like that. Ah, okay. Ah, yeah. And our content creator, yeah, content creator has CRNet. Well, creator, anyways. So I do appreciate, well, the majority of the people are my channel moderators, but I do know I have some other people in here too. I do appreciate you all coming by here, you guys and gals out there from all parts of the country and in different parts of the country and in other countries, you know, they all have CR in it. Well, the country part, not the country name, but the country part. So, okay. Yeah. Well, I guess autocorrect has CR in it too. So I know sometimes autocorrect doesn't always work. Am I correct? Yes. You can see what I did there. I guess I'm winging it out just a little here. So about the 2 minute warning here. So aren't you all glad you came by? Ah, see, orange. Yeah. You know, nothing to cry over. You know, nothing to cry over when the autocorrect doesn't work, right? Oh, I know. I just said that. I figured I tossed that in. So cheers to everyone out there. Be proactive. Be careful with a CR. You know, encourage some positive things. I appreciate everyone's constructive CR comments out there. Yes, cheers, everyone. And like always, as always, as our world changes, we can adapt to skill and knowledge get better with practice. You can't help everyone out there, but one can help someone out there. Until the next live stream with CR, now be a reoccurring thing. Take care, everyone. Bye. And take care has CR in it, by the way. Peace.